Hello happy gardeners, welcome back to Stinky Ditch Nursery. It's the last day in Feb and I said that I would do a video every month this year, so I'd better get on with it. What have we got going on? Well, the cyclamen coum are in flower. They are absolutely gorgeous. These things grow outside, they naturalise well if you've got them in the right place, and they live for 100 years. Who would not want that to lighten up their day or their evening? You know, it's such a time of the year where we need cheering up, we really do. Anyway, here's the plants. I've been playing on mainly Kate Bush and the Bloodhound gang this month, and they seem to like it. A few more coum down here. I've not got them online at the moment because I've only got a few left. I'm needing to keep them for seed. Oh, our onions. We started some onions off a couple of weeks ago. We chitted them. This is where you sort of get them going before you put them outside. And as you can see, we've got some growth going. And if you give them a little tap, slight tap, you can tell that they've got some roots going on underneath there as well. So this is giving them a bit of a head start, as at the moment outside it is so wet that if you put them in the ground they might rot, you know. But once they're drinking, they're going to be drying up that area around them. Oh, our spinach. Here's some spinach. Bunged a bit of that in a bucket or in a big pot. There you are. You can start some of this off now. Lovely plant to grow, and you can eat it. That's the best thing about it. What else have we got going on? Oh, there's stuff growing. Stuff has started growing. This is the lovely thing about this time of year. Agapanthus, like our agapanthus, the deciduous ones look like this. Most of the, during the winter. And then they start doing this. Isn't that lovely? A bit of rebirth. I didn't choose my name Robbie Phoenix for nothing, because I sort of feel the same most of the time. But yes, if they're looking like this at the moment, they're not dead, they're probably deciduous. So don't worry about it. If you've got an agapanthus in a pot and you're waiting for it to put on some growth. Here's some evergreen ones. They're, you get two different types. They're evergreen or they're deciduous, and some of them a little bit in between. Oh, I've got to show you this. I've got a Japanese anemone. They flower in late autumn, and most British gardens, or a lot of British gardens, have got them in. However, when they're outside, you do not see how the seed pods form. Look at them. Aren't they lovely? They're just spectacular pieces of geometry, if nothing else. And they almost look like big strawberries. But the seed pod will start off quite small and it will puff up like this. You see that? And it puffs up into this thing. I'm going to try growing them again this year. This is the thing with gardening: persistence, persistence, persistence. I've tried 6 years in a row. Let's have another go, see what happens. And what else have we got going on? We've got lots of babies coming up. Cyclamen coum babies. If you're growing these things, they take a few years. Look at these. Ever so little babies. Put my finger in there so you can see. Ever so small. Now here's some that are a year old. There's one in a pot that's a year old. This is how long it takes to grow them. Patience is something that's required with cyclamen. It really is. A lot more babies going on here. And then we've got some, look at these freesias. They've started popping up already. Give them a good stroke now and again. Some universities worked out this is a good thing to do to your plants, but it's lovely it's a tactile thing. People that love plants that come here, they do this, you know? People that love plants, they give them a bit of a stroke, ever so gentle, but that's, and we've got, what else we got? We've got some crazy daisies. These are crazy daisies that I planted last year, but they're starting to put on a little bit more new growth. They definitely need potting up. Lots of new little babies coming up here. Loads of tiny little cyclamen coming up, like that. And I've definitely got to clean out these gutters, look at it. I might as well be growing in a shed. But, on the other hand, during the storms, I had one branch come through the roof. There it is. There we go. And it went smash right through there. But I think that all of this stuff that I've got on the roof actually protected it from falling branches. So that's my excuse. Oh, and tree peonies. There we are. If you've got a tree peony outside, it probably won't be putting on growth like that yet. In an unheated greenhouse, it will start putting on a bit of growth. They look like this during the winter. Nothing much going on, but you get these beautiful yellow flowers off of them. Lovely, lovely plants to grow. And I'll just show you outside very quickly. I've got some cyclamen coum that are growing outside. And oh, look at this. Cyclamen persicum. These are the ones that all the florist varieties are derived from. They've been bred from, but this is a wild variety. This is a wild type. Aren't they lovely? They've got these really big flowers. Very strange smell to them as well. But, right, let's have a quick look outside. I'll put the hood up because it's drizzling a bit. The lovely British weather is, well, it's lovely. I didn't live in this country for a few years and I used to miss this. I really did. And, oh, there's one of these. Look at that, isn't that lovely? I grew that from seed. I can't remember what it's called for the life of me. In fact, I don't think I ever knew. Right, let's have a look at these cyclamen combs. They're outside and they are in a very shady area. Oh, with all this drizzle and grey skies. Look at that, barbecues, tandoors. That's my tandoor, that is. A tandoori chicken. And here we are, outside. And look, they just sort of present these little splashes of colour amongst the fresh greenery coming up. They work well with snowdrops, but they'll just grow anywhere. They're lovely. I implore you to get a few of these plants and put them in your garden somewhere. Nice bit of colour when the skies are grey. Anyway, this has been Robbie Phoenix down at Stinky Ditch Nursery, showing off a bit of the British weather, and thank you for watching.